going 75 now. Let's give it some more, see what it feels like. Ready? It is on 5th gear. 75, 80. So it has power to go. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Cage Free Moto channel. I am focused on any motorcycle related content, anything that can help beginner riders and or re-entry riders. And every time I go out, I'm always trying to think what is a good video to create while I'm out riding. And one thing I've learned about this Vulcan 900 Classic is it's a great motorcycle for back roads. Right now I'm going, it's pretty windy up here in the hills. As you can see, I'm going 70 and it's doing fine. I feel a little bit of buzzing, but it's not a problem. But if I go faster than that, I mean the floorboards and the handlebars start to buzz. And you guys see this view? I doubt the GoPro can pick up everything, but it's nice out here. I held off my ride today because it was windy. But it's not too bad now. I can definitely take some back roads over to the city of Oakland until I get there to the city of Oakland, or I can get on the freeway. I keep mentally going back and forth. Why? For the same reasons I just said. Is I just feel like this is where this motorcycle feels the best, on these back roads. So when I have driven this motorcycle on the freeway, it was fine. In terms of speed was there. When I go to give it a little more throttle, I've never been like, oh, there's nothing left. So it's just really the buzzing. Well, I just passed the turn off without even thinking if I wanted to stay on the back roads. When I'm driving my car, I'm used to just going this way to go towards the freeway. I'll be sharing how the motorcycle feels on the freeway. Alright guys, I do have another video where I shared me getting on the freeway, and it's actually the most popular one I have right now with all the views. And actually it's interesting because I don't think I talked as much about it as I should have. So right now I'm going 50. I'm revving it up. See it? 60. Now I'm in 5th gear at 60. Now I've gotten a lot of feedback that maybe I'm changing gears a little too soon. But here I am, 70. And it's weird because it has to be just me. So right now I'm putting my knees up against the tank, and I can feel the vibration in the seat pan on my seat. I can feel it on the floorboards, and not so much. I feel it on the handle grips, but not too much. But the reason why I say it's weird is when I'm like on the back roads, maybe because I'm slowing down and picking up speed on curves, and this is more of a steady speed, it just stays. I feel it more, I guess. So here I go. I'm a little over 70, and I can really feel it. I've had some comments where some folks were, they say they've upgraded. They went up to like a Vaquero, and I think it was an 1800, someone said, and they never looked back. Someone said don't get on a bigger motorcycle, because then you'll really like the power and you're not gonna be happy with the 900. So now I'm going 65 and it's fine. It's the normal kind of buzzing. I don't feel it on my seat too much, and it seems like it's always windy. It's been windy the last few weeks, so that doesn't help. In my car, I'll usually go in the fast lane, but I guess because I feel the buzzing, I feel like I don't want to go that fast. So that's what it has to be. I'm going pretty steady at the same speed, looks like 71, maybe 72, and I'm just feeling it. It would be interesting to have a windshield on here and then ride on these windy days. Maybe it won't bug me as much. I think the combination of the buzzing and the wind just make it a little more of an intense ride. So like I mentioned earlier, I did ride on the freeway a couple weekends ago. There was really not any good content that I get out of it. I was just riding and rambling, and even when I watched that video as I was going through it, it doesn't really reflect. The camera does not really translate to what I'm feeling in terms of all the wind. If you were to pay attention to my head is buffeting against all this wind, you'd be able to notice that I am, turning my head. But the GoPro does a good job of trying to stabilize the shots, so it doesn't look as bad. I was actually surprised, because I was like, oh, maybe I can share more details of how the Freeway is. But it almost looks like, what are you complaining about? It looks fine. I wish there was something that I can put. There's my video I put in there that things that I like. I said I like these mirrors, and I definitely do. But for the buzzing that I feel, I don't know if you can tell. I'll try to look there a little bit. The mirrors are doing fine. Like, I can see. There's really no vibration, just like a car mirror, no complaints. So it's just a feeling that I have. It kind of feels like when I press my knees against the tank. You've been to like a fair maybe, and you put 25-50 cents in some machine to massage your foot. That's what it feels like right here between my knees. That's probably the worst of it there. And by worst of it, it's not like it's bad. It's not like, oh, I gotta get off the freeway. I would just be curious to see how it feels on a bigger motorcycle. The ones that were really made to put down some miles. I think this motorcycle is great for the back roads, in town, and short freeway rides. You can definitely do everything else with it. It's just a preference. It's really if you want to as a person. So I notice people are coming up right now, so I just gave it a little more, and it goes. So we can see this black truck here. I'm going 75 now. Let's give it some more, see what it feels like. Ready? It is on 5th gear. 75, 80. So it has power to go. Maybe if I get a windshield and I get used to just the buzzing, it'll be all right. But just be interesting to see what it's like on a bigger one. Now that we slow down a little bit, 50, and I didn't even downshift. I'm on 5th gear, and it's doing fine. So I'm going against the wind, and gave it some gas there, and this motorcycle just goes. Another thing that I think would be nice with getting a bigger motorcycle is the cruise control. I really don't have a need for it now for the way I'm riding, but I definitely want to do road trips over the weekends. You know, maybe just a weekend trip, go somewhere, maybe a 3-day weekend. So I think having a cruise control would be awesome. Woo! Now the hills are going away, and this wind is just coming through here now. Maybe you can tell by that flag there how windy it is. We're going straight into it. So I'm heading westbound towards the Pacific Ocean, and I can really feel it right now. I think if I had a windshield and I was just doing exactly what I was doing, it would be meaning hunkered down. I'd be hunkered down right behind that windshield. Yeah, I just went for more, and I'm already on 5th gear. Well, this is the first time I've seen my, looked like my visor was going to rip off. Hey, this motorcycle does well through the wind. And I don't want to steer anybody away from this motorcycle. It's a good motorcycle. Well, thanks again for watching. All right. Take care. Stay safe. Subscribe. Comment. And definitely like if you want to.